Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to the Malformed Fork YouTube channel under Leprekawn. I am Leprekawn himself, and this is Elder Scrolls Online, where you'll see me play through a little bit in here and again later with Usha Sings Like Thunder, my Argonian sorcerer. If you haven't read into it a whole lot, there are a few things I really do enjoy about this game that I think make it an interesting gameplay for the solo player, but also something to consider if you're looking for a new MMO to take for a spin and see how it treats you. So one of the first things I'd point out at this point is that the game is really pretty. And mind you, I have the settings turned all the way to high in most cases. It's still extremely beautiful. Shoot some fire here, and you can see fire. Little fireball shooting out there. That's pretty cool. But on top of that, character creation is pretty straightforward, but also varied in the way that you pick a class. In this case, I picked one of four. I picked the Sorcerer as a straight caster background. And then you have three stats. You have Magicka for mana, health, and stamina. Stamina used in all the classes for various blocking and countering maneuvers that you can use to stop a bad guy from dropping some big whammy on you. And then you have some basic statistics you can check out here to kind of, figure out exactly how awesome you are. But on top of this one core choice of a Sorcerer, you also have details in what you're wearing, such as light armor, medium, or heavy, and then what weapon you're carrying. I carry a destruction staff, but then if you want to go healing, you can carry more of a healing restoration staff, or you can go for big meaty two-handers, or tanking style, or just, bows and dual wielding and all that jazz. Anyways, as you level up, you get these regular powers you can buy and then slot, and then as you have them slotted, things that give you XP level up your bar to the point where you can be level 5 or whatever destruction, and then access to other higher powered abilities. And then you have options in guilds you've joined, or racial details, or even in craft, where you can buy traits. The one I find most entertaining is hirelings, which apparently they will deliver to you or mail daily reports of items, such as crafting materials you need to level up bits of your armor and stuff. So anyways, some neat options there, lots of little variety. You could find two people in the world packing the same class, but different weapons or different choices on what powers they're packing. Every class gets thrown 3 powers. Power trains that are unique to the class itself. But then, after this, I could be heavy armor and carry a sword board and be arguably what would be looked at as a tank build, but then still very casty. The interface is very minimalist, as you can see. All you've got is a compass at the top pointing you towards details, little beacons. Let's see, that way is a door. Oh, let's go this way.
Greetings.
On the beacon, you can see the little black diamond or the arrow that I'm approaching. You'll see NPCs in the world. Unlike other MMOs, you'll see these black diamonds that you can find. They're quest markers. They're guys that you can talk to for progress. maybe they've got a new quest for you, or some extra step along the way you want to talk about, some detail. One guy I talked to let me into the Undaunted, which is a group of tomb or dungeon raiding adventurers that, like, they faced grave and dark challenges, and they're like, hey, come join us, do these things, and share a beer with us and tell us about it. Collect a little reagents for crafting here. There's a torch bug. That was Nern root. As you can see, there's no mini-map to highlight items you're going to collect, so like harvesting for crafting is more about paying attention. You really have to look around. The game is pretty and things are hidden in the world that you might be staring right at. For instance, these barrels. Oh, look! Nope, probably nothing. And some areas have books or potions or drinks or food on the table, so it's not just a matter of look for the blinky thing, look for the highlighted object, look for the guy with the marker over his head. Well, in this case it is, and sometimes it's not.
Back on your feet already? You needn't offer me gold. I only did what anyone should. I helped someone in need. Unlike some people I could point at. We sure can. Even from near-drowned folks like you. I've been back to Bleak Rock a couple of times since plucking you from the sea by the scruff
So
of
far,
your
all
neck.
the dialogue I've seen in
getting
game
better there.
for these quest NPCs and for progress is voiced over. So you could just listen to them talk for, like, everywhere you go and whatever you do, instead of having to read a bunch of text if you don't want.
It's nothing. Most folks I pull from the sea are already dead. But you've got decent gear. I bet you've seen battle. I told my boss Rana about you on my last trip, and she wants to meet you. Pay me back by helping her. Come with me to Bleak Rock.
I hate it here. I'd rather do my tailoring somewhere warmer and safer. Less room.
I won't pretend it's the best stock in Tamriel.
Thirsty? Brew your own.
Yeah, so far it's a really pretty game, something I'm looking forward to playing a bunch and seeing where it goes and where it takes me. I'm going to sign out here in a moment, but I'll just let you know that you won't see a lot of these videos. I'm going to do a few more as long as I go, and just kind of show you some mid-game progress and talk about what I've seen and what I haven't seen, and maybe just give you some general gameplay. But anyways, enjoy, and it's been good chatting.